So welcome everyone to the Tao Wellness Practice. My name is Annette Omuro and I am a master teacher of the Tao Academy. And it is my honor to be here with all of you to practice, our all the wisdom and the knowledge and these practical techniques that Master Sha has given to us so that we can transform our lives and become and live happier and healthier lives. So every one of us will start with our invocation, and I will have you close your eyes at this time, and we can call in, dear all layers of divine, the Tao, the source, dear all of our Tao-like treasures, and some of you have other authorities. You can turn those on and you can say, we love you, we honor you, and we appreciate you. Please turn on, please support us as we do our practice today. We are very, very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it is always important to do a forgiveness when you do these practices. Because why do we have challenges in our lives? Because many times we have these negative messages that are left on our soul, hearts, minds, and bodies. And we may have hurt others that have caused these negative messages to be a part of us. And so when we do our forgiveness to those, especially to those that we have hurt the same way that we are feeling these, challenges at this time, we ask for forgiveness. And even if it is very short, if it comes from your heart, heaven recognizes your sincerity. So let us say, dear, all the souls my ancestors and I have hurt, harmed, or taken advantage of in this lifetime or in past lifetimes, I deeply apologize from the bottom of my heart. I ask for forgiveness, especially to those that I have hurt or harmed in a way that I am now feeling these challenges that are coming up. Please forgive me. I know that I need to serve to make others happier and healthier in order to be forgiven. I also ask all the souls that have hurt or harmed our ancestors and all of us here to please come and join us. And we say to you, we love you and we forgive you unconditionally, meaning we hold no hatred towards you or any animosity, revenge, only love. And when we say unconditionally, we mean you owe us nothing. We only wish for your happiness, for your good health, for wonderful relationships, success, flourishing in your life. And when we can wish this upon those that have hurt our loved ones and all of us here, that's part of our sincerity. And they can feel this. And so it is wonderful to be able to offer our forgiveness and to accept forgiveness. So we say, we are truly blessed to know this wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what we're going to do, So what we're going to do at this time is we are going to practice. I'm going to share a screen and we're going to open our hearts further. It is so important to do the practices but all of these positive messages that we have, the practices that we do, if our hearts are closed, it will not receive all of that. So it is important to open our hearts. So we're going to start with the fourth soul house. Okay, step 1. And we're going to open our hearts further so that as we do the practice, we're going to be able to receive more and more blessings, virtue. Okay, so we go with ah. Breathe in.
Ah.
Breathe.
Ah. 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 Ah.
Okay, now we're going to do it 3 times. Okay, and it's going to start to purify that area. See the light bulb. Once you see it, close your eyes and just visualize it inside of your body. Step 2. Breathe in.
Ah. Ah.
Breathe into the first soul house. Go up to the second and fourth.
Ah. Ah.
And then now we're going to do step 3. This is a very important step because we do the circle, okay.
Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Aya. Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Ya. 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 Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Aya. Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Ya. 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 Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Aya. Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Ya. 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 Yo. Aya. 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 Yo. Aya. Aya. Yo. Aya. Aya. ayayo, ayayo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, as you know, this was really the step 3. When you saw that Kungung area right by your third soul house. So when you go Aya, you're purifying your heart, opening up your heart area, and then that light and the energy and matter goes up your spinal cord, then down the 7 soul houses, and then you notice by your third soul house there was the temple, the Kungung. That's where our oil is, the oil lamp is, so that we can fill up the oil. So when we are doing practices like this, we start to refill that oil. And many of us have gone through COVID or the flu, or some of us have had surgery. When we are ill, it goes down. The oil goes down. When we age, it also goes down. So it's important to do these practices so that we can fill up that oil in our oil lamp to rejuvenate ourselves and to prolong our lives. So this practice is really important. Okay? And even the one that we go, the Jing matter, the Jing channel, the matter channel, that's another one to fill up your Kungung area. Okay? But I just wanted to let you be aware, because you saw that Kungung in that animation, right? So at this time, we're going to do our wonderful practice for the brain. Okay, we all know that many of us, sometimes we go to the refrigerator, you open it and say, hey, what did I come here for? I've had that many times. But it's because our brains have not been stimulated. Our cells has been dormant for so long. And Master Shah says, actually, maybe like 85% of humanity have used maybe their brain cells, or about 15% of us, 50% of the cells. So what we're going to do is we're going to stimulate the brain. Okay, so the first part is the tissue between the left brain and the right brain. This is called, you don't have to remember what it is, but there is a tissue called the corpus callosum, which is, like a connection. And this practice is a number code practice where you do the sequence so that it can go from the tissue here to the left brain, go back to the tissue in the center, and then to the right. So the first one is Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi. I don't know if there are new people here. I know if some of you don't know, it's going to come when we do the practice all the time. It's just going to come so naturally, especially if you're practicing during the week. Because when you do this practice, your mind gets clearer. Then your memory starts to get better as well, because we are activating the cells, right? So you go from the tissue, Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba, that's the left brain. Go back, Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo A Su Su. Okay? Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba, Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Su Su. Maybe Naomi will write, for some of you who'd like to look at the chat, you can read if she has, if she put it on. Naomi, were you able to write in the chat the mantra or the number code? Well, maybe not. Okay, but if it is there, you can look at it. If not, just follow me, okay? So now for the hand, what we're going to do is we're going to make like, this is the universal like hand position. Place that right below your navel, okay? Like a circle, like this. And then we're going to connect. So we're going to say, dear, the number code for stimulating our brain cells. We love you, we honor you, we appreciate you. Please activate and stimulate our brains so that we can have a clearer mind, a better memory. We are so grateful. Do a good job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chant, okay, with your hand position. Okay. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo R Si Si. Some of you may feel the vibration just by these number code. This is a number code. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo R Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo R Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Silently, I'll say it softly. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Out loud. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Jo. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Slowly. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Ling Ba. Ling Yao Chi Chi Chi, Jo Si Si. How? Meaning everything is perfect, all is well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, this practice is important. You can even let if you have grandchildren or children, they can start using or activating and stimulating their cells so that, they can continue making use of those, the brain cells that we have kept dormant for a long time. Okay, so, but it's never too late. As Master Shah says, the longer you do these practices, the better. Some people, what Master Shah says, they kept practicing this. And then all of a sudden, even their third eye opened. But whenever we do a practice, one of the key things Master Shah reminds us is that no expectations, just do it because you know that it is good for you, right? If Master Shah says, do it, whenever he says something, I just do it. Sometimes I don't even understand. Like when I first started, he was teaching us the practice of, um, you know, uh, 道上一天一阵水，阵阵雨夜，沿路那天. And that's the same thing. Like we are bringing in from heaven the liquid, Mother Earth, the jade and the golden liquid, swallowing it into our Lord Dantian so that we can boost our energy, stamina, vitality, immunity. I didn't know what we were doing, but I was just singing and chanting because I just loved the melody. But even if I didn't know what I was doing, I know that, I was getting a lot of energy. And in those days, I know I was very busy and I was more active. And I was able to get by, with all this. And people would say, where do you get that energy? And I know it is because I do a lot of those practices. And I think all of you here do practices as well. And,
Annette,
yes,
Herbert is asking about the hand position.
for which
Practice.
one?
I think he's talking about the brain.
Okay. Um, hold your left hand up, place your right hand over your left hand, and make that circle, the universal circle. Then place it right below your um, navel, right by your lower abdomen. And then you can focus here, or you can focus on your lower abdomen area. Okay. It's always good to focus in your lower abdomen area. But sometimes, when you want, you just feel that vibration when you go ling yao chi 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 jo ling, but you can feel. So your mind sometimes the focus goes there. But Master Sha always says it's always good to focus on our first soul house or our lower abdomen area where all of the energy centers are. Okay, so this is the position. Okay, got it? Wonderful. Okay, so now let me see. We did our practice for our brain. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a short practice to turn on our treasures, okay? Because it's really important. You all have treasures. So we're going to say, dear our Tao light treasures, please turn on, give me a transformational blessing for my, and if you have a specific area that you want transformed, rejuvenated, or healed, name it at this time and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. For some of you who have many Tao-like treasures, join as one, and heaven will choose the one that you need the most at this time. So we are very, very blessed. So what we're going to do is now we're going to chat for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Oh, time is going by. So we're going to chant, and when I get the message, oh, this is enough, then we'll stop. So we'll chant, Tao light treasures, heal and transform my request. And then after that, whatever your request is, then now we're going to just say, Tao light treasures, Tao light treasures. You can say, heal me, okay? I'll say, heal us, okay? Tao light treasures, heal us. Tao light treasures, heal us. Tao light treasures, heal us. Transform. Tao light treasures, transform us. Tao light treasures, transform us. Tao light treasures, transform us. Now to make it simple, Master Sha says, just say, Tao light treasures, 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 Tao light treasures. Silently. Tao light treasures, 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 heal and transform my request. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. So many of us, as I said, because we have so many of us here, we actually did a long practice, okay? But if you did it by yourself and said, Tao light treasures for 5 minutes, it is only 5 minutes of the practice. But when you come in a group and do the practice, wow, maybe somebody can multiply. How many do we have on the line? 15, 16, multiply 16 by times 16. That's how many hours you practice. Wow, isn't that wonderful? So, because Master Sha knows, right, that many of us are very busy. And so he makes it so simple for us. But it's always important to do the practice. Because if we don't do the practice, we'll never get the 100%. We'll have 50% of the blessing. And many of you, if you were on yesterday with Master Sha, you received this rainbow light bulb treasures, Tao light treasures. He said, practice and say Tao light treasures. He also gave the Tao light operation. Those are considered, a Tao light treasure. So these practices are so important. You are doing your 50%, right? When you come here, in fact, maybe even more. So thank you. So we say thank you, thank you, thank you. So now we're going to do our practice for healing. Okay, we're going to do now the Chi channel mantra is the energy channel, where they call it the healing channel, the healing practice. Why? Because in the Chi channel, we are clearing the seven soul houses. These are the spaces in our body, the central meridian, the meridian, and meridian, and the space, the Waijiao, just in front of your spinal cord. Okay, and we need to clear those spaces because that is where many of our negative messages and information are being carried. And so when you do this practice, what's happening is you're purifying that area, then you're releasing the blockages so the energy can flow, and when the energy flows, the blood starts to flow. So, in traditional Chinese medicine, which is like over 5,000 years ago practice and wisdom, they say when energy flows, the blood starts to flow, that's when you start to heal. But if it's, stuck and blocked, it gets stagnant. The blood cannot move, the energy is not moving, and that's when we start to have like cysts or cancer or other challenging illness. So this practice is so important. Oh, I better start. Okay, I know the wisdom is important, but the practice is very important. So let us begin. You can put your hand like this, right over, there's an acupuncture point here and here. And we start, Hey Hang Hong Ashi Wong Yo. Okay, so we do that. I know many of you have been doing this practice. So let us begin. Breathe to first out.
嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟。
Breathe.
嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟，嘿哼轰啊西翁哟。
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We did the healing channel, and when we did the Aya, we did the rejuvenation, we kind of, did that part. So right now we're going to do, remember what we chant is what we become, and I want you to leave every Monday to the rest of the week. You're going to be very happy. And this is another Tao song that Master Sha created. It's so simple, but it's so powerful. Everybody, and smile. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, happy. Quaila, Happy again, and oh, just be really happy, okay, and smile. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. So have a happy and wonderful rest of the day and rest of the week. I thank all of you for joining to make this such a powerful practice. So thank you, Susan, Marie, Lee, Joanne, Joan, Herbert, Gary, Irma, Claire, Charlene, Brittany, Betty, Amy, Brian, and Naomi. We're so very blessed to have all of you join today to make it a powerful practice. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone. Aloha. So see you next Monday. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Annette. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, everyone.
Good, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you, Annette.
Thank you, Herbert. Love you all. Bye.